As you know, we got the Washington football team in full throttle in their training camp in Richmond. They're in full go, easing, slowly revving their way to where they need to be as a team. They're getting some love across the league in the national media. They're getting a lot of love. Multiple people have picked them to win the NFC East, a division that hasn't had a repeat winner since the Philadelphia Eagles, I believe, in 2004. So that's a tough task. But I believe Ron Rivera is building themselves a mentally tough, competitive, smart team defensively with a lot of athleticism, a lot of talent, and a lot of depth. I think on first glance, I believe I heard that Cameron Curl, and Landon Collins were the starting safeties on the first 11 on 11. I don't know if that's maybe just experimental. Maybe they just want to see. I've heard some good reviews on Landon Collins so far in camp. If I had to be concerned, maybe it's still quarterback position. I'm still not completely at ease with that position right now. I believe it's still volatile. And with Ryan Fitzpatrick, there's still question marks as to can he lead this team, and there's still some question marks offensively. I do have peace of mind with the offensive line, what we're doing there. I like the moves that the team has made offensive line-wise. The kid from Texas, Leno from Chicago, Eric Flowers, I like that. He's back with the team. I love those additions, along with the, Chase Roudier, and some of the people that were here last year, the other two guys. So I think the offensive line is going to be solid. You have Sadiq Charles, who unfortunately got hurt on the first play in New York, at his debut play, and he got injured, unfortunately. So I like to see how he bounced back. I believe he's a talent from LSU. And we got some other, kids and puppies in there that need some development. I don't know what the status is with Wes Martin. I haven't really heard his name too much. I'm assuming he's still on the football team. I could be wrong, but I'm sure he's one of these guys that's on the fringe. If they can, they did some upgrades, so we'll see how it shakes out. But that's going to be interesting, the offensive line. But like I said before, quarterback-wise, I'm still not comfortable with the quarterback position. I don't know what level that is able to perform at. And we're going against right off the gate, we're going against Justin Herbert. I mean, we're going against some elite quarterbacks by us having the first place schedule. Patrick Mahomes, we got to play Josh Allen. We just to name a few. We have some, I think Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is on. Sorry, Russell Westbrook. Russell Wilson, I believe we're facing this year. So, Patrick Mahomes, I mean, come on, man. So my concern is obviously still offensive. Offensively, do we have, I know we got some talent, but do we have the real firepower going forth in staying up with some of these elite quarterbacks? So that's going to be definitely a question mark going forward. And I like to see what happens as training camp come along. I'm already hearing that Ryan Fitzpatrick was picked off a couple of times. Some of the quarterbacks are picked off, so that could be a good thing. Get it out their system. Or that could be a bad thing. If it continues, we have to address it. And I don't know. I leave that up to the experts at hand, Scott Turner, and the Brain Trust there at the Nova Center, and I'm down in Richmond for right now. So we'll see. We'll see going forward. It's going to be interesting. People are excited. It's football, and it's this favorite time of year for a lot of people, including myself. So I'm intrigued, especially as far as how the wide receiver position is going to shake out. We got a lot of depth there, a lot of young guys. I know there's some bubble guys with AGG and not Cam Sims, but Steven Sims Jr. and a few others that are on the fringe. But they got an opportunity to showcase their skills like everyone else. And some might get caught up in the number game. Some might get on the practice squad. So, you guys going to have to get used to whatever decisions that the coaches make is in the best interest of the football team. So going forward, it's going to be a difficult shaping of the roster with the talent. And it'll play itself out. I mean, once the coaches see them in practice, they know the position coaches know what their team they got a pulse on, their players, and so they can give you a firm idea of what they think, an assessment of the talents of those players. So we have to, trust in them making those smart decisions. It might not make everyone happy, but this is called the making of a football team, and hopefully the building of a championship. Multiple ones going forward, being on that level. I think that's what all the fans will love, is us to be pictured in as being a contender for the title each year. So that's my dream, but we're working and building slowly. I told you last year earlier I like this football team. It proved to be coming to fruition. I still want some get back on Tampa Bay. We will face them. So that's another beast. Tom Brady, we have to face them again. New Orleans. So it's no easy ones on the schedule. I don't play the schedule game. I look at the team, and break down who we got to play that week, who we got to prepare for, and see what the experts think, and see if their conclusions come close to what I think. I think I got a pulse of what, how we, what we look, what we're going to face, So it's just simple math with me, So hopefully, the coaches out there will get the best players that they feel going forward to embark on this campaign. And at the end of the day, at the end of the season, it's a long season, but it goes quick. You can be out of it really quick if you're not, if you're not on the same page, mentally, physically. Injuries are part of the game. That's why we got depth. I'm comfortable with the depth. Injuries are going to happen. Yes, it hurts, but hey, what are you going to do? You got to play next week. No one's going to feel sorry for you. You got to persevere and try to get the W the next week and have a good week of practice. And hopefully no more injuries will creep up. So I'm on board with what's going on. I think we're heading to a nice campaign. I think we're heading into a nice, good year. I'm not sleeping on the Chargers one bit. I'm not hee-hee, jolly. I'm concerned. I'm concerned about the Chargers. I'm concerned about Bosa. I'm concerned about some athletes they got on that team. They can hurt you and they can embarrass you. And we're going to be, we're going to definitely have to be ready to play. They got some nice running backs over there. And from what I've heard, they got a good coach over there. And they've been coached up by Coach Lynn, formerly of the Chargers last year. Just had some heartbreaking bad luck. He was snake bitten, and it cost him, his job. But they're going to be on point. So that's my target. That's what I'm looking at. I'm going to do everything I can do to scout them, or to at least see what the lingo is over there in L.A. and and get all the intel that I could get to bring it to you and get some content leading up to that first game. So, all right, folks, I'll kick it back, and as news develop, anything interesting, The latter part, we're in with August now, going into August, so we'll wrap it up. We'll wrap it up a little bit more. All right, take care. See you.